What up?
Yes.
Okay, we got it sorted.
We got Marley.
Yeah, mate, can you hear me?
Oh, we on, babe. So, what do you know?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be all time of the night. Welcome back, boys.
Welcome back. It has been a long few months without seeing you, hearing your guys' beautiful voices.
It has. When was the last round?
The last round was
I
in
think it was,
December.
yeah, it was just after I came up and saw you. I came down and saw you guys.
You're joking. That was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Last
Yeah,
year started this year.
we did a November, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I basically posted that November video for our December, and we basically had 5 months off.
Yeah, man. Well, we've been busy, man. You've got a new baby, Tom.
So have you.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yep. She's what is she now? She's like 10 weeks, 11 weeks old, I think.
Yeah.
Far out.
We both went through the dramas of changing jobs and all our
Yeah,
hours.
that's it. Just busy, man. Busy. I moved house as well.
Yeah, you did too.
Yeah. I had a lot of shit to move, man.
Oh man.
Yeah. But we got out recently, Thomas and myself.
Hell yeah.
We went up to where we go, the High Cone,
Mm.
up in the high country.
Yep.
Tom rode shotgun in the glorious mobile that is the Prado. How'd you find it, mate?
That was a life-changing experience. Prado's on top, mate. It's simple as that. Prado's on top.
That's it. May not be a Land
It's not
Cruiser,
a
but it's
real
a bloody
Land
good
Cruiser.
car.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
about to
what's
say
that,
that. It's
Sully?
not a Land Cruiser, but it still goes
Yeah,
right.
it may not be a Land Cruiser, but it's a bloody good car.
Beats the
Yeah.
hair out of any Hilux. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it was an eye opener to the traction control, man, was next level. There was some Marley. There was a bit that a lot of the boys actually. There was one of the boys actually had to winch on in his big 200, and there's just Andy just like a little tractor just crab crawling across the road, and then just finally got grip, and then just pull up. I'm like, the second it did that, I thought two things. I'm like, man, that was awesome to be in the car when it was doing that, and damn it, I should have filmed it.
Yeah. And then we done the same on the next rock step, the same thing.
Yeah.
Just
And it was-
just come in, poked at it, and managed to drive it. So we didn't get out to film, and then we filmed everyone else going up it.
Yeah, and it was just like the two bits that we didn't film in the Prado that were just like everyone else was like, did that make it up that? And we're like, yeah. And they were just like, what?
Actually, when we left at the start, the bloke that was passenger with Jace, the guy in the GU, the 48,
Yeah.
he actually said to me, he pointed at the Prado and he's like, are you coming in that? And I looked at him and went, yeah. And Jace just nudged him and goes, don't worry. He goes, that'll go anywhere we go. And he sort of looked, he's like, are you for real? Like, where are we going?
Yeah.
No, it's good. They're very, very underestimated, man. Underestimated.
Should we reissue that challenge again like we did last year, Andy? If anyone can beat Andy in their stupid, capable car on the same size tyres as Andy, then try give it a go. See if you can do it.
I
I'm
don't know what you want to put on it, whether you want cash offers or maybe some merchandise, maybe some hoodies, some stickers, something, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just up for the challenge. I'll eat my hat.
That's so good. It was just epic, and the way that the traction control was really intelligent because you're just sitting there, just waiting for it to grip, and then it goes, oh, there, bang, and it just
grabs a little bit, moves itself forward, and does it again. Yeah,
and then just claws it up.
I have got it stuck. The only times that I get it stuck, it's got real shit ground clearance. Like the fuel tanks are low and the lower trailing arms hang low. So if you're ever in ruts that someone's been through with 35s or 37s, it just gets hung up. But if you can stay out of the ruts and avoid shit that's sticking out of the ground, it'll climb up anything.
It's ridiculous. So good.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you want a reliable, good car, buy a Toyota. I'm not going to say anything else.
It's the missus' family bus, man. Like I said, I've got 4 kids now, so we need a car with a back row seats. So
Yeah.
the missus used it to drive the kids to school every day.
And I made a video recently, and of like the pros and cons of the Prado. The biggest con of a Prado is Toyota has the most competition in the range. You think of any other four-wheel drive, it's another Toyota that's probably best in competition. What have you got? Your 200, 300 that are still on sale. You've got the Prado, you've got the Fortuner, you've got the Hilux, and if you really want to go back, even if only a few years, you've got the FJ Cruiser as well too. There's just that many.
Well, the FJ Cruiser is identical chassis,
Yeah.
just a different body, and they only come out with a 4-litre V6. They didn't come out in a diesel.
Yep.
Just Toyota just knows how to sell four-wheel drive.
They just no. When they make something good, they just rebadge it as something else and sell it again and again and again.
Put a different body on it. Yeah. Well, that's
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The same with the Surf. The Surf was just a Hilux with a coil arse end, and the Prado's really the same thing. It's just a 7-seat Hilux with a coil arse end.
Yep. Just
happy days.
So good. Just happy days. Just happy days.
And what have you been up to, Marley man? You been out lately or what?
Well, I recently started a new job at the start of the year because my old job wasn't giving me hours, and pretty annoying. I was on pretty good money there and everything, but they tried to convince their casuals to go full time, and we were sitting on, I think it was $46 an hour as casuals, and they wanted us to drop down to $29 or $28 on full time.
You're joking me? How's a brother supposed to do like that?
I don't roll out of bed for 35.
Yep. That's crazy talk.
It was either keep working there one day a week or one day every fortnight. One time I had to do for $300 a week, or my mate got me a job working at a caravan shop, building and test driving and doing some social media for some caravan company called MDC. If you guys know those ones,
we do know those. Yep.
Yeah, so just up here in Brisbane at their main head office, have a chat with all the boys over there. Fingers crossed, I'm going to get into some of their social media teams and help them out with, because I've had a look at some of their social media and it's not the best, and I'm just showing them any way that I can help, and I'd be happy to.
Good quality content, Marley. Good quality content.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all it is. And it's fun working underneath them and building them and everything.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yes. So there's talk about me possibly going to the Big Red Bash and going up and doing a few trips over to Fraser and stuff.
Get shipped around for work. That's the go.
Yeah, very cool, and it's in the industry that I love, which is full driving and camping.
That's it. I got a comment here. Thank you, Mum, for the cookies. Hey guys, new to the page. I'm currently rebuilding a 2000 Toyota 4x4 dual cab petrol version. So that'll be an N70 4-litre V6. So as we were just mentioning, it's a dual cab Prado, man. That's all that is. Good car, very reliable car. I like them. Good luck with it, mate.
Now, the fun game of this as well, too, we can't see your comments, Andy. We can only see our own audience's comments as well.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Oh, well,
I can't even see mine because my camera's the wrong way around.
If you see a comment that you want to read the whole comment out so we can know what it is.
Yep. I should be using the back camera of mine too because my front one's all smashed. That's why it's all blurry.
I'm using my front one. Don't worry about that.
The screen's all smashed.
It'll look all right.
What's that with the full drive owners and their phones always, the camera front on the front's always being smashed?
We're rough on the gear, mate. Rough on the gear. Here we go. I got Cody T1. What do you think of the NP300 STX? Boys, what do you think of the Navaras?
Is that the one with the red badge?
I think it is the STX, yeah.
The older the better.
Wasn't there like a blackout version or something they done?
I think so.
Black Ops version, was it?
They're definitely a good car as long as they've got if they're the manual, I think they're a bit better because the auto sometimes they overheat, I've heard.
And they're a coil arse end too.
Yeah,
they're not a leafy.
The newer ones are, yes. The top spec ones are. Mm-hmm. You can still get them in leafs, so you got to watch out.
Yeah. The MP300s are all coiled. All MP300s are all coiled.
Yep.
We just took a bog stock one out to a local full drive track here in Brisbane called Genoa Hills. Our mate never been full driving or anything, but that car's just so capable. From stock, they come with a rear locker and everything. And he was keeping up with some of these twin lock patrols, just doing just easy stuff, just crawling it all up. Over the two-way radio, they have like a... Pardon?
No lift, standard wheels.
completely fresh off the showroom floor.
Let's go.
And there's a campsite radio signal for if you ever get into trouble, you can call the main office so they can come out and help you. We were sitting on that on the handheld, and someone said, "Did you guys see this Navara going up this track?" And they were talking about our friend that was driving a bog stock Navara, never been off road before driving at all.
I love that one. Love that catching a bit of what would you call it when you pick up someone else's signal?
Yep.
You're over here. Like, oh, did you see that convoy? Range Rover just come through. Them blokes are mad.
No, very cool.
Yeah. So good. What else have you got up to, Marley?
Yeah, as I was saying, we went over to Genoa Hills last week. Not last weekend, but the weekend before. Awesome spot down there. Obviously, because I'm not on as much money as I was, I couldn't afford to take the cruiser down because I'm also paying for my partner with uni. But we went out with there with all the boys. One of the boys just got a new Patrol and another one got an 80 series like mine. We were doing some insane tracks out there. I wish I filmed it, but then every once in a while you need that sort of weekend by yourself where you can just enjoy the moments with the boys and not have to have a camera in their face.
Yep, that's it.
No, it was a great weekend. Every night, I think we had 4 nights there, and just every night you just look straight up after the campfire and just see all the stars and the galaxy just straight over the top of your head. It's insane. So if you guys ever get the chance to go there, make sure you go to Genoa Hills.
Definitely, yeah. I was just going to say, as you mentioned that, some of the best driving and the best nights out that I've had, there's no cameras. Like it's too dark to film.
Yeah.
Everyone, as you notice when you come down, we got a pretty quick pace about what we do, so you don't have the time to get in and out of the car and stop and film. And it's just it's a totally different atmosphere. But it's to be able to capture that, you then lose the atmosphere, so it's not the same thing, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing to be there in person and do it, but then it's completely another thing to be able to film it and be like, oh, this is what we did do. You wouldn't understand it.
To try film it and recreate it, it's not going to be the same.
Very true. I mean, you can basically try and maybe see if you can get your co-pilot to have the camera, but even he loses.
I'm going to try for the next Wild Dog. I'm going to try have a body cam, like a chest camera.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I've tried helmet cams and they interfere with the harness and you knock them on trees and stuff. And, halfway through the race, it's pointing to the sky. The old just dash cam, just out the front windscreen footage, it's been done,
Done over and over. But
so much looking at.
Yeah, no, that's wicked.
I think body cam, because then once I run to the top of the hill, I go then stand back and look back down the hill. So hopefully it'll catch some good footage, different views.
Yeah, definitely.
People don't get to see.
All you have to
I'm very lucky with that.
Conscious of where you're pointing your chest and just make sure you. Yeah. You
I actually think maybe they do like a dirt bike helmet mouthpiece one. Maybe one of them. Because my head.
No, you'll need to be able to speak.
Yeah.
You'll need to be able to speak.
Yelling at the back of the camera.
I'm
always out of breath anyway, so you can't hear
it. That's so good. Yeah. So,
any trips you guys have got planned for the next year or so?
You.
I've got a couple coming up. So Wild Dogs one. It's starting to snow down here again, Marley. We had our first dump of snow today.
Oh wow!
It's
up
as
here,
you
the
can
coldest
see,
it's gotten is probably
it's up cold here in Warragul.
Tom's rugged up. He's got his beanie on.
Yep.
I'm still in a t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah, we'll be doing some snow trips again shortly.
Yep.
Any viewers down in Victoria want to tag along with that? Get in touch. We've got Wild Dog coming up. That's in a couple of weeks. So I think we've got 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
Yep.
That's that Wild Dog Winch Challenge, isn't it,
Andy? Yeah, that's right. It's my favourite race of the year. If I could only do one race for the year, that's it. That's the one.
You'll have to come down one year, Marley.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What about you, Tom? Any trips planned for the near future, or?
Yeah, I've got King's birthday. King's birthday in Vic is in June. There's a trip on that one that I do with a few of my mates and cousins and stuff like that. We always head into the high country for that, and we always try and find some very cold locations and go snow chase I don't like sleeping in the snow. But yeah, we want to try and see if we can go find some snow.
Yeah, definitely. That'll be cool.
I've got somewhere along the lines. We'll head up to Sydney and we'll do the Sydney Full Drive Show. That one's definitely on the card still as well. So I'll be keen to do that. And I'll try and see if I can get the week off or at least a few days here and there, so I'm not rushing around. And we can have some fun in and around the Sydney Hills. That'd be cool. There's got to be something to do around there.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. You guys love your snow down there.
Yeah, Matt and Bella can show us around doing that as well too. That'd be awesome.
Oh, how cool is the 80 series now that it's turboed?
It's pretty epic. Yeah.
It's insane.
Is that yours?
No,
turboed yours, Marlon?
She turboed her 1SZ, and it's pushing about 370 horsepower at the moment.
Nice.
Next level. I think she was saying she was going to be happy with 300.
Yeah.
And they got almost 400 horsepower out of the thing, and that's on a really safe tune. And it sounds sick. It's just awesome. And they built it over the last few weeks. So it's all on YouTube. If you guys want to go watch that, that should be on. I think, what's their YouTube, Tom? I think it's MB Media.
That's the one.
Yep.
And
then, that was cool.
And that was wicked.
Any trips for me? Me and my mate Lindsay and a few of our other boys. I just threw the line out there, and I said, "Who wants to go to Cape York next year?" And I've got a few little bites, so
I do.
Hopefully,
I do.
The plan is
next year. Yeah, I might be able to tag along for that next year.
Yeah. Oh, if you guys want to come up,
I was considering. Well, I was considering posting my car to Brizzy, or even further in Cairns, and then just flying there and meeting them up there.
Well, even if you guys can't afford to get the car up there, I've got a spare seat as well.
Shipped to his place.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Exactly. I could just post my car up there and then just fly. Save myself, 3 or 4 days either way.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's two days from here from Brisbane.
The cost of transport's probably also the same as the cost of fuel. So
yeah.
And then you're not sick of being in the car by the time you get there.
Yep.
Yeah. No, so if anyone wants to sponsor those sorts of videos or get in touch with myself, Tom and Andy about doing some promotional stuff while we're going up there, fitting out our cars or anything like that, make sure to hit us up on our Instagrams, Facebooks, YouTubes, everything like that. That'd be awesome. But yeah, just going up there, I'm hopefully going to spend about 3 weeks, I'm thinking, including my drive up, because if you guys are going to post your cars up, I'll probably do a drive. And then on the way back down, I kind of want to try and go over to the Gulf, or on the way back down, I also want to go past a few of the really secluded beach access places, just to experience that. Because everyone goes to the Cape, everyone goes to far north Queensland and Charles, all that, but no one ever goes and checks out the small little places that you never hear about.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm really keen about here.
Yeah, you want to get some local knowledge for that stuff.
Yeah. Yep. And when I go up there, I'm catching a meter plus barra, and that's going to be my new profile picture.
Nice.
Yeah. So a bit of camping, full driving, fishing, Marley Grubby cooking segments, and we'll have to get a Tom to do a cooking segment with me, because Tom's an awesome cook and he knows how to cook way better than I do.
Yeah. Don't be modest, mate. Don't be modest. I reckon you're a pretty good cook yourself.
I had a really good idea. How's this, Tom? So you know your camp cooking pots, your big pot, the fire pot.
Dutch
I want
oven.
to get sausages. Yeah, the Dutch oven. I want to get a sausage, like a circle, and then wrap it in bacon, and then crack an egg in the middle of it, and then put that on a bread roll. It's like a sausage, bacon, and egg muffin, but it's like all cooked in one little circle.
It was basically, I used to call it the brekkie lasagna.
Yeah.
So you just get your sausages on the bottom, you put a bit of bacon, you even if you want baked beans or tin of spaghetti, a few tomatoes just in there as well, and you just crack eggs until it just fills up this pan, and then just put it on top of the plate, put it like a lid of foil on top, and you just leave it for an hour, come back, slice into it, and then you just have this giant chunk, put it in between a bit of bread. Yeah. Big lasagna. Brekkie. So good.
That sounds awesome. That sounds pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
I'm so keen for that.
Slab of protein that everyone can just chunk in onto.
Yeah, no one's going to be hungry at lunchtime. It's just going to kick straight on to dinner time.
Need a fair few Weet-Bix to push it through.
But yeah, hopefully we're going to get a convoy to go do that. I think it's the right sort of time. It's the end of the season, so it's going to be a little bit more rainy, but there's not going to be as many people going through, but there's still going to be enough people that if anything happens, there's still going to be support networks for us up there. And yeah, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity for a lot of people. And yeah, I'm just super excited. Hopefully going up
What
there
time
with
of
a few
year
of the
you
boys.
thinking?
October next year.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sweet. Yeah. The 12 months.
17 months from,
Yes.
I think that was last week or last month. Yeah, it's going to be an expensive trip, but well worth it because a lot of people that's on their bucket list. And for me to be able to say I've done that at 24 by that time would be next level experiences.
Let's go, man.
You holler the exact dates, man. I'll be on board. Absolutely on board.
Yep, awesome. Can't wait to see you guys up here, and we're going to go hit the fucking Telegraph track.
Like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Nah. Yeah, that's the big news for this year, from me at least. And then hopefully I'm just going to be saving and doing up the 80 series, getting it ready for that.
How is old Ruby?
It's going. It's always going. It's a Toyota. We found out, when I ran.
We lost audio.
Hang on. He must have lost audio. I don't know.
And a phone call.
Oh, his phone call came through, so he's.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Yeah.
More about Ruby?
Sorry.
You had someone calling you.
Yeah. Yeah, got me mum calling. She's probably asking if I'm coming over or not. But so when I ran into the embankment at Levuka, I think I bent my diff. We didn't actually think it was, but now we've done a full new swivel hub rebuild on it, and within 2 days it was already leaking from the inner seal. So we think the whole diff is bent. So it might be time to chuck some GU diffs underneath it and see how she goes.
Nice.
Fancy.
As you said, Tom, every good Land Cruiser's got bits of patrol in it.
Absolutely.
Yep. I will admit that patrol does make a good underneath the car, but just the engine bay is not the best, except if you got a TB48.
Yeah, 48. 48's a good donk.
Yeah.
But the Cruisers 45s are just as good.
Yeah, the FZs are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they love to rev there because they're a double overhead cam, aren't they?
Yep.
I think so, yeah, dual overhead cam. That's what ones they do over in Dubai. Then they get 1,800 horsepower out of them and then just send them up.
And they love a bit of boost. Yeah, they love a bit of boost.
Saudi spec.
Yeah.
Proper Dubai spec. But yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff from me. Just hopefully doing up the 80 series. I'm looking at it now. Doing it up, getting little bits and pieces. Hopefully work with some companies that I can find that would like to work together with me to get the 80 series ready, because obviously it's a big expense, and hopefully even if people can't support us and help me get the 80 series fitted out, I'm just going to take it as it is and just send it.
Yep.
No winch, just a old farm truck. Maybe I might have to do a new gearbox in it though. That's about it.
Oh, you take it slow and steady. We'll get you there. We're getting
to the top, boys. There's no stopping us. We're going.
It's the journey. It's the event. It's not the destination. It's how you get there.
Yep.
Get there, turn around, and come back. It's all about what's in between.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so excited. I can't really contain my excitement. I've told everyone at work, everything like that. So as soon as I've told everyone, it means I'm doing it.
That's it. It's booked in.
Yep.
Right. I've just looked at the time, boys. What we'll do, we'll sign out here. We'll keep the live going though, and we'll talk about another subject that I'm really want to talk about before we move on as well too. So I'm Thomas. See you in the next video. Cheers, guys. Peace.
See you guys.